I first just wanted to congratulate you on an amazing show.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And I think what makes this show so fun to watch is really the chemistry between the entire cast.
Right.
What was it like filming on set? And are there any memorable behind the scenes moments that you can share?
Yeah. The one thing that I tried to carry on from Spider-Man was the idea that we all work together really well, and that our chemistry like really carries the movies. And so, just bringing that sort of atmosphere to work was really great because everyone was very open to it, and everyone loved hanging out with each other, obviously. And it was great. Like I would say that everyone had a great time at work. It was like basically like a summer camp for like adults. We were a bit too playful sometimes, but it was really fun. Gosh, memorable. A lot of things. We did a lot of things. I would say, gosh, I would say just hanging out like at work, like in general. Like there was times where it'd be like long work days, and then someone would just talk about something funny, and everyone would just immediately just start busting out in laughter. And that's just how I knew it was going to be a good show.
That's amazing. And what should audiences really expect from the show?
um, well, firstly, I would say that audiences probably won't expect anything like this show to be on TV. I think people have these comparisons in their mind because they think it's just like a comedic vampire show, but there's a lot more depth to it. There's a lot more meaning to it, and I think that these hidden messages and these like sort of overall tropes that we try to convey absolutely will say otherwise. But I would say it's a very sweet and thoughtful and sort of different show. I think that it's lighthearted, but it also takes zany turns and then dramatic turns, and then it becomes funny again immediately. It's like very much just a very different show, and I hope people enjoy it.
Absolutely, and I sure they will.
Thank you.
How did playing Reginald compare to some of your past roles?
Reginald is a full person. I think that all my other roles are sort of surface level. But with the show, we sort of explore his like human nature. Like the sort of what we would do in our life if we were given a second chance to change it. And that's a very human question to have because we all wish we could take things back. We all wish we could change things about ourselves. But the overall message is that really we just need to be ourselves to be the winner of the story. So, yeah.
Awesome. And I know you can't give too much away, but
Yeah.
are there any moments from the season that were particularly memorable for you?
Oh man, any moments particularly? Gosh, I would say Reginald being turned into a vampire. Like I would say the catalyst for the whole show, but it immediately sets the tone for the rest of the series. And I think that like once it gets going, it gets going. It gets going fast. So like I would say that is a very major turning point.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Jacob, for your time today.
Thank
It
you,
was an
man.
absolute pleasure, and I hope you have
Thank
an amazing
you.
rest of your day.
I appreciate it. You too.